If you listen to what I have to say in this video, you are going to understand why you are not seeing any results or difference in your appearance, even though you are in the game for a long time. And the thing is, even for me, it took me around more than 1.5 years to go from this to this. Some trial and errors, experimenting for myself, not having anybody to guide me, being like completely lost on what to do. And the worst part was that the information was out there. The information was out there in YouTube, in Google, everything, even ChatGPT. But the thing is, it was so much for my brain to handle. Like the information was so much to like handle, and it was just like overload of information and some generic advices that I knew for a fact that was like not good and that it won't help me at all. And it like gave me this fear to just take the first step and at least do something. On top of that, there were some habits that took me like some long time to get rid of, that was like destroying me, not only how I look physically but also how I see myself mentally. There were some habits that I've been doing for like when I was a child that has caused me the way I looked, and that like gave me this what's it called, this belief that it's all genetics. But you have to realize genetics do play a role, but there are some habits and things that we have done that might be like unconsciously or consciously that has caused us how we look today, how we present ourselves, how we talk, how we have these beliefs, how we see the world. Everything comes to the habits that we've been doing since we were a child. All those small habits, all those small actions that you have taken has crafted how you look, your physique, your face, everything, almost everything. And there were some times that you might have two choices to take. You could have sat in the comfort zone in your bed watching some YouTube and Instagram reels, or you had another choice. It was to get up, go to the gym, and do some sweaty fucking hard workout. Those small actions has made the person you are right now. Even if the actions you took are consciously or unconsciously, they still affected how you look today. And the thing is, this can be solved easily if you understand what is the root cause that is causing you to do that. Every cause has its effect. As the third law of Newton suggests, that every action has an opposite or equal reaction. The same thing applies to this too. How you look, how you present yourself, everything has cause and effect. You have to realize that. Another will be how you see yourself. The thoughts that you have determine how you look in the future. So when I started my own journey to like I didn't have any idea what to do. I didn't even know that I wanted to look better. It was just I just wanted to attract some girls and everything. So I watched some YouTube videos how to attract girls, and one of those videos said that I have to look more attractive. So I started doing some the basic thing, you know, going to the gym, buying some perfume to smell better, some things like basic level shit, you know. But the thing is, when I did start doing that for a few weeks and months, I still had the same beliefs and self-image that I used to had when I started this journey. So I used to still think that I was this guy who was not getting any girls, who was still like this spark who's not doing anything with his life. And do you think with these beliefs that I had about myself, the self-image that I had about myself, like will help me to attract any girls? So if you did looked like you wanted to, but you still felt like you're not this person, you had this imposter syndrome, like I'm not this person at all, then there's no way that you're gonna like be confident in yourself. There was no point in looking better if you were just feeling like an imposter. There was no point in looking better if you were in the end, if you were an imposter inside yourself. And this is because I never ever updated my self-image. I never ever complimented or like remind myself like I was getting this progress, I was becoming this person, I was doing these small things. Even though I saw some small ass results, I never ever reminded myself. And that used a lot of time in my journey and caused me some intense like intense amount of pain that I don't want you to suffer. So every time you try to like look better, remind yourself of the small effort that you have put in to look better. Let's say even if you put some cologne or style your hair or groom yourself or got a haircut, like some small things, basic stuff. Just remind yourself, okay, I'm this person. I clean myself. I'm a person who is neat. I'm a person who takes care of himself. I'm a person who irons his clothes. Like small things, when you remind yourself, you become that person. You don't feel that imposter anymore. You feel confident as fuck. Here's the big thing, right? There are people when they are in this journey, right? They constantly compare themselves to some Instagram influencer who is like long ahead in the game for some long years. You have to realize that even though this guy was long ahead in the game and looks like fucking abnormal, you have to realize that this guy also had the same pain, the same situation, the same obstacles that you had, going through the same pain, doing the same shit that you are doing right now. They had to do that too. When they become that person, when they look that attractive, it's because of the small things. So if you are feeling like, fuck, why is this so hard? Remember, people you look up to had the same situation. So when you change your self-image into looking better, when you tell yourself all these good things about yourself, when you remind yourself of the small actions you take every single day, you're no longer swimming upstream. It means when you are swimming upstream, it's harder for you to swim at all. Because every time you swim upstream, you're gonna come back where you were before. It's the same thing when your self-image is the same. So we have to like swim along the stream, not upstream, right? So we have to swim along the stream to achieve the goal faster. So change how you see yourself. Change in a way that's gonna help you instead of break you, and see how fast you look more attractive. And a small plug here to anybody who's serious to boost their appearance and look attractive and learn the step-by-step that helped me go from this to this, then just go down below and click the first link in the description to book a call with me. And we're gonna talk about challenges you are having with your looks and figure out what's been stopping you from achieving that attractiveness you truly deserve. I see you in the call, bro.